I got it clipped on the zipper though, so I got to monitor this thing right here. Got to monitor the thing right here. It's funny. Like last night, I had this idea. I was like, well, excuse me. I've been having this idea for like the past like week, and like I wanted to. What was I gonna say? Damn, I forgot to grab lotion. Fuck. But I had this topic and this idea last night, and then I was gonna just, I grabbed the mount for the house. Excuse me, a second mount for my room, so I can just prop it up and pretty much just talk. You know what I'm saying? Just talk and go on live. But the connection in my room is so fucking trash that I probably can't go live in my room for a while until I get the hotspot, until I get the little Wi-Fi going. So you're gonna see me outside a lot, which is nice though because it's actually warm. It's getting warmer outside, so I get to spend more time outside. So it works out. Anyway, because I can't go live, it's like the other idea was I'm gonna do like just prop the phone up and do like a long form video. So I have a couple long form videos that like I'll record here and there. Some of them I'll delete. Some I might just save for the future. So you might just see things in the future that were around this time period, maybe even months ago, that were kind of my mindset or whatever of a certain time period or whatever. But yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. It's like sorry, I'm thinking about an incident and a situation that happened on Discord. It's not that important. It's not important to what I'm going to say, but maybe it is. So I guess part of the topic was I was just going to say the importance of frequencies. I was thinking about this last night. My brother's corny as fuck. Like, he's a Celtics fan, so he doesn't like the Lakers. But I'm not a fan of either team really. But I'm kind of like a fan of players instead. But when the Lakers were losing, he just kept on singing Kendrick Lamar's "Savior." Like he kept on just singing LeBron James not your savior, Luka Doncic's not your savior. Like he was singing that shit. I'm not gonna do it the way he did it, but he was trying to make it sound funny, but it was kind of it was just corny. Like, and people that do shit like that and then they want to get reactions of the room all the time. Like he's one of those. So that's why it's just kind of funny to me. Anyway, um, his corny ass made me think of this shit last night. I was like, yeah, there is an importance of frequencies because I'll give you an example. If you're relying upon LeBron James in general to be in your life, whether you know him or not, you know what I'm saying? He'll be there. The man will be there to some degree. You know what I'm saying? He'll show up in certain games. And if you actually play with him on the court, he'll probably show up for you. More than likely, he's going to show up in the game somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying? The man will get you 15 plus, 20 plus, and get you a couple of assists here and there for sure. 30 plus, whatever. Because, he does have the scoring record. But they don't exist for you. You don't understand? They don't necessarily exist for you. The importance of frequency is really interesting because it's like the importance of the frequency is like sorry, I'm still thinking about this incident. It doesn't really matter. Also, I'm gonna go to this breakfast spot. We're gonna try out this breakfast spot. I guess I'll keep the camera with me. I don't want it. I don't know. I'm introverted in the sense like someone's gonna ask me, "What am I doing?" I'm like, "I ain't doing shit. Don't worry about me." I'm kind of one of those, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about this shit. Maybe it pertains, but for example, people will idolize people and look up to people, look forward to them. I saw a video recently. Who was it? What's his name? David Robinson, dude who used to play for the Spurs. Is that his name? One of the Twin Towers, right? For the Spurs back then. This guy, somebody came up to him with a jersey. He said, "Can you sign it?" And he was busy doing something. He was just standing there busy doing something. Maybe he just didn't want to deal with people. Maybe he just doesn't want to deal with people and signing shit. Guy says, "Can you sign my jersey?" And it looked to me like he kindly declined it, like just kindly declined it. And then the guy just dropped the jersey right there and walked off. And I'm like, there's a piece of me that's like, why are you, idolizing this dude this much? Why are you putting him on this pedestal this much? And then when he fails your expectations, why would you disrespect him? You understand? It's a question of one. Okay, you can sit there and be like, all right, David Robinson's an asshole. You could say that. Sure, you can feel that way. You could be like, yeah, he wants to play and he don't care about his fans. Well, realistically, his job was to play basketball. His job isn't to sign you guys' stuff and make memories for you necessarily. His job was his job. And if his job entertained you and inspired you, then again, he exists for himself. He primarily exists for himself. And you should learn from his frequency of applying yourself to work as well. Because a lot of people go to 9 to 5s. You could be entertainment for people at someone's job, but you're not getting asked for an autograph. You know what I mean? And if someone asks you for an autograph at your job, it didn't come off as comedy or like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I don't know what the word is. Condescending. You know what I'm saying? So it's really interesting, man. It's really interesting. But what does that say about you, the integrity of a fan, where it's like, if someone doesn't want to deal with you, then they won't. You know what I'm saying? I had listened to a podcast like months ago. I can't remember who it was. It was like it was either a sports person or someone else who did music. But they said they ran to some dude from one of the singers from Kiss, singers, guitarist, whatever. Said he ran to that dude, and either he cussed him out or he just told him to fuck off. And he was like, "Damn, that's the guy I looked up to, man." Whatever, things along those lines. Said they meet each other again in the airport. He sees the same dude. He's older now, but he's with his family. And he says something like, I think they're addressing the situation. I forget exactly how it was, but he was there. And he's like, "Listen, man, I was really on some bullshit in that time period, so I really apologize for that. Is there any way I can make up for it? Can I take a picture with you, whatever?" Like he was just in a different mind frame. You understand? Okay. And it's like really interesting because like the time had passed, and like even though the person who had disrespected him, um, let's say like someone disrespects you, you can meet them halfway, and you can meet them half and half with that disrespect. That's fair. But then the fact that like he kind of just let it go because it was somebody to look up to, which is a whole nother story, because that happened, and then time had passed. The person who had caused, caused the affliction of emotional damage in the first place, was able to right his wrongs and apologize for it and whatnot. And what was interesting is that I guess the guy's wife and kids were over there, like the whatever. It might not have been Kiss. It might have been a different band. But the guy's wife and kids were like, I was like, "Yeah, you were an asshole. Shit, you owe this guy autographs, man. Go sign up some stuff. We'll give him some money." Like they were antagonizing the dude too, which is hilarious. And he's like, "Yeah, I guess you guys are right. I'm sorry for being an asshole." And I guess he just pulled out $20 out of his pocket and gave it to him or something funny. Now, mind you, I wasn't there. It was just a podcast clip I heard. And dude was like, "I don't know, man. It was a weird interaction. It was like, I was able to. They told me that they were sorry, but I don't know. It was kind of awkward. But they were happy nonetheless that the situation was not swept under the rug, but taken care of." So I say all that to say, like, hopefully, these conflicts, if not these situations, do create a peace between certain people. The frequency is a lingering thing. I think about that sometimes with certain people that claim to have issues with me, where I'm like, I want to meet them halfway, if not in the worst way. But the other part about it is like, it's not more important than the other good things I have to look forward to. That's a whole deeper, longer conversation, basically. Hold on. Yeah, we're on. So the thing is, like, this morning my phone wouldn't load shit. So I wonder if the thing is bad. Hold on, let me check something. It says we got 4 bars, but it's really interesting because like I pretty much like, you know how punters and people who do field goal kicks had like they drop the ball and then they just kick it. I did that with the phone this morning in the living room. I'm like, leave that shit where it is, man. But the importance of frequency is more, frequency itself is way more important than what do you call this shit? It's way more important than the leadership. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's way more important than that to me because like, you know, being on the same wavelength sometimes, like, someone could be the leader of a team, getting double teamed the whole game. This has happened a lot. They were double teaming Ant Man last night. As of today, they were double teaming Ant Man last night, and he found a way to pass the ball out. And they still scored. So the importance of the frequency of the whole team. You understand the whole picture is always more important than one little thing that rubs people the wrong way, etc. So I'm trying my best every day to be as mature as I possibly can. It ain't easy. But yeah, man, that's where I'm at with it. So I'm gonna try out this breakfast spot, man. We'll see. Let me see what it's like. Is this it? Oh, that's the laundromat. But yeah, I'm gonna try it out. Oh shit. Elsie? Thank you. How's it going? Bye, Jim. Good luck with everything. Hi. People just here for breakfast. Yeah, definitely. Go ahead and wait at the bottom of my stairs next to that sign that says please wait to be seated. Okay. And someone will be right down and come grab you, okay? Okay, sounds good. Yeah. This morning I woke up late, but I was like a little too lazy to cook, so I was sitting here. That's what I was thinking about. Like I need to find a spot. So I'm nearby the whole workplace too, or workspace, I should say. But yeah, 1 second. Yeah. So yeah, as long as I got scrambled eggs, I'm good. I'll be good. Just that and coffee. That's all I need. All I need. I'm gonna turn to a mukbang in a second, which is funny. Yeah, man. There we go. 1 second. Yeah. Yeah, bro. I don't know what I was trying to say earlier, but hopefully it's making sense though. You know, the whole feeding timeline has just been filled with some form of idol worship or celebrity shit. But I will say like, oh, there we go. I will say like, being on the same wavelength as people is way more important, man. Way more important than having someone to look up to. Because you got to take care of yourself at some point. You got to take charge at some point. So that's my main thing. If that's still legible or still you can still hear me basically. Hold on, I'm gonna have to swap it out. A second. I was good. Okay. So, thank you. this down. I'm gonna try this out, man. I'm still here. I'm just like I'm gonna check the menu first. My bad. It's here, bro. My bad. I can get fruit. I want to see it too. Anybody in the chat, so it don't matter. All right. All right. Yeah, that's where I've been at though, bro. So yeah, timeline was just hitting me with all this. It wasn't David Robinson. It was Luca, LeBron. It was like it was some soccer player. I didn't know his name. I don't know my soccer players like that. Um, just a whole bunch of things along celebrity stuff. So it kind of sat with me. I was like sitting there, like all this kind of resonates. All of it kind of makes sense right now. Let me try something. Not bad. That's probably better. I just unzipped it a bit. So yeah, that's like that's like the main. Excuse me. That's like the main thing I thought about last night. I had a longer kind of like I guess explanation or whatever about it. Like I had a longer um, thought process about it. That's why I wanted to just let the camera run. But again, it was like no. Again, back. It's funny because I was saying frequencies, no connection at the house. It's forcing me to be outside, which is fine. Um, but even though it's getting warmer, like everyone's like, just stop being outside at night. Everyone's kind of just like, just, and I'm finding it too. Like it's easier to just stay home and just kind of relax a bit, get the rest I need, the rest that's necessary. You know, that stuff's really important. That's the important part. But yeah, man. Hey, what's his name? A roadie yesterday. He literally was like, I haven't seen you in a while, and I was like, should I do it more often? He said, yeah, you should keep doing it. I'm like, all right. And then like soon as he wrote that, and then this happened, nobody popped up. But shout out to a roadie, man. A roadie he's usually there, dropping in on me, and then Jack said he's gonna say a farewell for a while. He'll be gone for a while, so that's kind of crazy to me. Yeah. But yeah. 1 second. All right. Let's make sure it's back. There we go. It might have bugged out for a second. Keep track of the time for me, man. We'll see in a sec. We'll see. But it's actually crazy, man. Jax is gonna be out for a while. He told me like last week. Was that last week? I think it was last week. He was like, he won't have his phone for like a month. Supposedly, I mean, he's always finding ways to get his phone, if not a second phone. So I don't know. I'm a little bummed out about that because he was on his way, but I don't know, bro. I don't know what's going on. Also, yeah, he. I hope he drops in, but my guy be making the chat always makes it about himself. There's like two people that do that shit. Like that's why I don't even go. Hey, how's it going? Hey, so can I do an americano, please? Sure, americano. I got you. And yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll do that for now. But yeah, they're kind of just making it about themselves, which it is what it is. When the food comes, I'm gonna just eat. When the food comes, I'm gonna just eat, man, because I'll be like too. Oh, I'll be like too. Concentration. Oh yeah. Um, can I do? Can I try the roundup, please? Composer salad today. Oh, can I do fruit? Yeah, roundup with fruit, and then what kind of toast? Oh, so I know which one completely free, or I can upgrade to cheese. I'll just do English, my friend. Yeah. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. Yeah. It's gonna be really interesting because I feel like I don't know, man. Like I had ordered another game off of eBay, so I'll be doing that. Actually, when I finish Dragon Warrior Monsters, when I finish DWM2, then I'll get onto that, I guess, because then I'll have the PS2 going. But the main thing is just trying to kill time before ZA comes out. But then it's like I'm gonna have a whole bunch of data, you know what I mean? That kind of frees up. There's gonna be a lot of data that frees up, and then there's gonna be a lot of data that I have to utilize throughout every day and every week. So I'm gonna have to lock in for like a month or so. But I'm not too worried. I'm just like, it's just crazy because everyone that should be doing stuff, shout out to HoloX. HoloX Space is still doing this thing. I just hope that everyone kind of stays on pace. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stay on pace. I just hit the 2K videos right now, so my whole thing is the more I need to do more. I just have to keep doing more. But like, I'm also doing research on top of uploading stuff. I was working on the logistical stuff on the like yesterday. I'm gonna do some more today. I have like 180 videos I gotta edit in terms of titles and whatnot. So the thought process behind it is creating more, I guess, of the traction and stuff. Thank you, appreciate it. No, I'm okay. Yeah, thank you. So I'm just trying to create as much traction as possible, and then yeah, just as much. I think when I look back at the earlier stuff compared to now, it's like there's more positive stuff now. So just trying to, obviously do more good in the long run. Easier said than done. It's good. It's a good cup. But yeah, man, that's my thought process right now. It's like I gotta just keep going, keep creating. I hit the 2K, so now I gotta reach the three. We're not even talking followers, which matters more. That and then the hours. The hours I need to get to 3K. But I'm like, the you know, if I do an hour long thing every day, which I was trying to do, but I'm probably gonna get back to like this week. If I do that mixed with sorry, like the content I'm uploading that'll start next Monday or next Sunday. something like that, then um, yeah, I don't know. I'm still thinking about this situation. I guess I'm supposed to talk about it. Like, so I don't know if you know, like, on Discord, and then like there's Discord, and then there's like text messages, and then you can like you hold the thumb on it, and you can have a reaction to it. Um, having a reaction to it is what most people do rather than actually replying. It just lets people know that they acknowledge something is there. The funny part was, I don't know if I should say it's funny, but like someone had a post, like they work in a game shop, so then they had this post, and then they basically said, look out for these upcoming items or something like that. I didn't say like that, but that's pretty much what they wrote. And then for whatever reason, this dude tagged the person, like just added the name, and then put a emoji or emoticon next to it. And then what made it worse was that, um, what was it? One person who's been kind of problematic, I guess. I don't want to say that. There's like two people that are kind of problematic in their own way. Like one has a hard time reading emotions. He had said, "Why did you ping them?" And then the person who got pinged was like, "Why did you ping me?" So then it just seemed like they were piling on to him. And then he was like, "Man, who hurt you guys?" Like, I forgot exactly what he wrote. I don't feel like reading it right now because it's some bullshit. But it was just kind of funny. But yeah, he left the server. Like, he left the Discord server. It's just funny to me. I don't know why. It's just funny to me. Let me put this right here. It's just kind of funny, man. Right, let's put it right there, man. But I don't know. It kind of it rubbed me the wrong way a little bit. You know, it kind of I don't know. I guess it didn't bother me, but I guess like everyone's opinion on it. Like, let's say like the dude had left the server already, and then everybody started putting their 2 cents and opinions right after he left. And I was like, I don't think we're helping. I don't think we're helping by doing that. So I don't know, man. Good luck to everybody though. Good luck to both of them. But I don't know. Someone brought it up in our. We have a group chat. Someone brought it up, and then I said, I just said, good luck to him, man. I don't know. That's a tough one. It's probably, it's really hard for people to read emotions through text. Through text. So asking people to be wise, asking people to be like wise and cognizant of these things when they're probably more emotionally intelligent or more like in person intelligent than anything is hard to ask. So it's I'm not even gonna message people about that shit. Like, if they want to call me, we can talk about it. But it's just kind of funny. But yeah, but we grabbing breakfast, man. We grabbing breakfast, man. So I started my day super late. That's the issue. 0-0. Goddamn, this is crazy right here. Yeah, it's like, yeah, we try something, man. Yeah, should have switched it. Bro, the titles be everything. Titles be everything. That might be the new move, is switching to known titles for stuff. I might just switch to known titles. Just put like I think you're supposed to write something though. So some people put like a question mark, like a period. They'll do shit like that. Put like a letter. It'd be like exhibit A or exhibit A1 or something. So I might start doing stuff like that. Write it in the description. I don't know. I don't know. We shall see. I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too worried at all. I gotta check this. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, buddy. All right, here we go. Oh, thank you, thank you. Anything else? I'm okay. Appreciate it. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna show y'all too while I'm at it. I'm about to be grubbing the whole time. Damn, looking real good. All right, y'all. Just posted. I'm chilling. But yeah, I'm sad about that, man. Jax, he's always here. He's my first moderator. He was always here in the chat. And then I don't know, man. It's just like the parenting thing is one thing. I respect it, but it's like that kid needs to be able to create creatively with things that he loves to do. So that's being taken away from him, and I'm sad about that. You know, he's a young dude, man. He's gonna have time ahead of him, but it's just something he has to deal with right now. I think his own brother instigating and shit is making it worse. You know, like that's not helping, but it is. That's just what he's dealing with right now. So I don't know. Yeah, they've taken care of me, so I care about them. That's the main thing. What's also funny too is like I literally got done switching the settings for everything. So I think that's what's happening right now too. It's kind of funny. So yeah, you're gonna see me mash on all this, right? I'm gonna just be mashing. My bad. Get some fruit up in here, man. I got a bowl of fruit. Oh shit! I literally just got done telling my brother about that. I literally just got done telling him that yesterday. I was like, I'm gonna just stick to eating fruit. I should have just ordered fruit. That's all I need to eat right now. I don't know, bro. Yeah, never mind. It's really good. Thank you. Yeah. I gotta try this. Really good. You know, what did I get? English? I forgot what I said. Yep. English muffin. That's really good, man. Almost want to come back for another bowl of fruit. It's hitting right now. Real good. Mm. Mm. There's a time period for like a week. I was doing excuse me, pretty much eating fruit for breakfast like every week. Excuse me, for the whole week. My health was like the best at that time, bro. Like my mind was clear. And at work, I would try to avoid beef and pork. Everything was just smooth. Like so. But this, I'm gonna come back here because this bowl of fruit. I gotta get my day right. I come here more often, and it's real good. You know, one of the places you always walk past but never go inside. This is one of them. So I'm happy to like for the first time. I finally dropped in. It's really good. Might be a go-to meal too because they mixed in chicken sausage with the scrambled eggs. That's really good. I wonder if I wrote a typo in the title. Like I said, I turned on new settings, so I don't know what happened. Let me mix this up a bit. Should I do a refill on the coffee? I might. Even if it costs more, I don't mind. Kind of need a second cup. So there was bananas in there, right? But there's also grapes, oranges, pineapple, strawberries, apples. I'm telling you, man, this is my kind of thing. It's my thing right here. Mm. And that's as fresh as it gets too. That's real fresh. I'm not an expert though. I just like good food. I just like good food. I hate when like I go out to eat with someone and then they start hating on the food. That's why I eat by myself. Good food is good food, man. I don't care what no one says. I'm always gonna appreciate good food. It's really good, bro. We head to the park after that too. Oh, I might be able to get a cup to go. I'll probably do that. That'd be nice. That'd be really good. Yeah, man. I was talking to Cash about this the other day. I was like, I'm gonna duck off from the internet for a while. Like, I don't know when, but I don't have a timeline ahead of me yet. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, real good. I might have to ask. I'm gonna ask him later. Also, like that's what I'm saying. I drop kicked my phone. I don't know if that's what happened with all this, but we'll see. The phone is going through new settings and management. I'm gonna have to work on some stuff actually. When I get to the library, I'm gonna get there in a second. I'm about to work on a few more things. Try to maximize the page. You know, a long time ago, I thought about guys we locally knew in the music scene. They had fans worldwide, so I'm just like, I hope they're not being trolled. I always hope that they weren't being trolled, bro. But them taking that risk was also them letting other people break out of their own box and let them know that they had love for them. And you start to. It makes sense when you participate. Like me doing the YouTube stuff. It's like that activated that too. That's when Excuse me. When you're on the outside looking in, all you have is opinions, really. But when you start participating, you start seeing it for what it is, and then it makes sense knowledge-wise. But I was participating from like a very stay under wraps, stay out the way kind of thing, and that doesn't really work that way. Not when it comes to media. Like when it comes to media, at least it doesn't work that way. Okay. Yes, man. The vibe. Good, good. Good dope though, man. But I'm over here troubleshooting. Like me having the thought last night. That's something I should have left at last night. Should I just stay with some fresh ideas this morning? But it's just weird that it was still on my mind. So I didn't want to take that for granted. I won't take anything for granted. Like, yeah, I just don't want to at all. No stone unturned, man. No stone unturned, bro. RPG life. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna start living the real RPG life though, for real. I'm talking to everybody. That's what I might start calling these, bro. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit the 100 mark and I'm gonna change the whole. It's not gonna be Truancy hour anymore. It's gonna be RPG life. You're gonna see the transition soon too. That's what I'm gonna start doing. We'll see how long that lasts. Everything's all on brand, so they say. It's all about ideas, man. I've been paying attention to the ASMR world. They've been taking ideas from each other for a long time, and it's all healthy. It's all healthy. Like they borrow each other's voices, choice of voice, like how low they're speaking, and like speaking with like a cute voice for the girls, and then the girls will use like their painted nails to make like an ASMR sound. I feel like I've seen all that first at I don't know if it was mahjong or like a match five kind of game. That's what I've seen it first, but everything's in great health, really great health. You know, yeah, man. But that's what I needed. Like that breakfast right there. For those people that are breakfast people, bro, you gotta get your breakfast in. You gotta get your breakfast. Come on, man. You gotta do that. So, yeah, hold on, let me write this down, man. All right, I'm one of those. Growing up, my dad was in my dad worked in healthcare, but my dad also worked in hospitality. So you always gotta bust your table, man. Leaving a mess for the next person. I don't care if it's their job. No, you make it your own job. It's your mess. It's your job. People be lazy. That's me at the house. I'll be lazy at the house, so I can't really talk. But when I'm other people's spaces, I'm super mindful, so I gotta be careful. That basically means I'm putting more energy into other people than I am myself. So I gotta find the balance. I gotta find the balance so that chugging that coffee, I might ask. I might grab another to go, like a Americano, straight up one. So I could sit at the brewery, and I'm gonna jump back in with the Monster Hunter and whatnot. I have to charge my laptop. Like as soon as I get there, I gotta charge it up. Get your health right, man. Get your health right. Not playing. But yeah, man. Frequency time, bro. Get your frequency right, man. Gotta eat good and everything. You know, eat good, live good, think good thoughts, get some sunshine. It's spring, right? Get your sunshine in, man. I've been saying that for a minute. Gotta get your sunshine in. It's. Oh, thank you. Can I get another coffee to go? That'd be extra.
Of course, you want just drip? Or you want an Americano?
Another Americano, please.
Okay, I'll order that
Cool.
for you.
Thank you.
Same size as this one? Is
Uh,
it a 12 ounce or is this
12 ounces. Oh, is it? What was this?
I don't know. I think that's a 12 ounce.
12
I
is fine.
charge you for a 12 ounce.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Thank
Go,
you.
go, go. I got
Yeah. So I will have an extra coffee, man, and man, that's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna walk up over there. I gotta what is it? I forgot. I don't even remember his name. His name is Daniel, the guy that works at the store. But his back was turned. He was talking to a vendor. So I usually like to just say hi and good morning to him. But hopefully this time I get to see him. Because I think last time I got breakfast up here, I was at his store and I had a sandwich. And that's remember I don't know if you guys remember that sandwich is really good. I was just sitting at the park with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's no love up in here. That's just crazy. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I keep my notifications off too, though. So a lot of who's supposed to reach isn't reaching out anyway, and that's fine. That's like my new. Those are my new settings because someone was recommending, and this I'll say this too. Someone is recommending that like if if you have a niche thing, then it's okay to keep this certain setting on. I forget what it is. It's like notify subscribers and things like that, but also personal tags and where you exist matters. Um, now that it's geared more towards the United States, I'm not getting the international people unless they've already subbed. So it's really based on that. Um, I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I have to double check. I might be able to turn it off. If I turn it off, I can reach the world, and that's kind of what I want. I kind of want to just reach the world. So I might have to turn off the country settings. I don't know if it matters. I'm not sure if it matters. How's it going? I'm not sure how much that matters, but I don't know, man. I feel like I'm about to. I don't know. I feel like I'm about to. I got to experiment with it a little more. Everything is fresh right now. It's all fresh. But anyway, what I was saying was my settings were more geared towards like if you're just doing like a little bit of everything, you probably shouldn't notify everyone all the time because if you have a niche channel, it makes sense when you're like, you're sending niche stuff all the time on top of weekly things. Like if you're doing like weekly stuff, my stuff is damn near every day. You see me like doing this every day, so yeah. This also might be nerfing the hours that I need. So if it does, then I'm probably just gonna like I don't know. I'll keep doing it. Like oh thank you. I'll keep doing it, but then like I'm probably gonna do like less. You know, the community post was suggesting every 4 days, so I'm like, all right, I, it's healthier for me to do 4 days rather than every day. Because I don't know if you remember, there were some days I was doing like three face to face and three gaming ones. Um, I don't know. We'll see though. I'm gonna work on some stuff today. There's a lot of research. I get to sit down and research on top of doing logistical stuff on the channel. So it's a good day, man. I get to relax. I have what days? I have till oh shoot, today's Thursday. Never mind. Wait a minute. Today's Thursday. Damn. Nah, I think we'll be good. Saturday, Sunday, I'll be busy. Saturday, Sunday, I'm gonna keep myself busy. Sunday is gonna be a tabletop. So um, yeah. It's funny. One of the things I said on the Discord, which was funny to me, was like, it's hard to read the emotions of people through text. And I'm like, when you're on the internet, it's the same way, man. Just in general. Obviously, this one you get to see my face, so it's different. But um, yeah, I'm being very mindful of everyone coming in and out. Not today, because today there ain't shit. But let's see, man. Shout out to Oakland. Peace to Oakland. Peace to Oakland. Man. No, I like this place though, man. It's literally a house. Literally a house. It's dope. You know what I'm saying? But oh, let's see. Go to option too. They have like outside seating too. That's pretty cool. Hey man, it's getting warm too. It's getting real warm. I don't know what day was that. 2 days ago when I was walking up. It was either 2 days ago or last week. I'm walking up the hill just sweating, bro. I was like, bro, I'm getting cooked right now, man. I'm sweating it up right now. This was crazy. And it was only like 68, 68, 71, somewhere around that range. But I had like all these layers on, and I'm like, bro, I'm sweating right now. I didn't know the weather was gonna be this good. I felt good about it. So I don't know, man. I kind of can't wait to get back to shorts. Like I was texting someone. She's like, "How you been doing?" And I was like, "I'm doing all right, man. I'm just trying to stay busy." She's like, "I'm just waiting for summer weather." I was like, "You're trying to get back on these shorts and just." Cause she's more of a she hates. I think she said she hated layers. You know, she's an island girl. You know, she's like me. She's an island person, so she enjoys the sunshine. And I'm like, yeah, I am too. But you know, the winter does teach you to kind of buckle down and work hard. Like it's been said before, but that's like the best part. Oh, thank you, thank you. Remember all the food I showed you that I put on there? That was all 18.50, man. That was a good price. I'm telling you, man, I'm back. I'm back. I'm gonna hang out for a bit because or like outside at least. Let me check something. Really good on time and battery. Um, I'm chilling for now. You know, I might hit the 2 hour mark. We'll see. I also don't need to troll myself today. Like I just got to be mindful and uh, like cognizant of time and utilize it to the best. But it's also a really good week because I have this. I guess I'll spare you the details later, but I'm going to have this room available for me. And basically, oh, thank you. And I'm basically going to utilize it for a bit more of streaming and having some downtime to myself. Um, it's a long story, but basically I'll be over there just hanging out. I wanted to do it last time during SoccerCon, so like last week, I had the hotel for about 2.5 days, and I was kind of just utilizing it to rest. I was mainly utilizing it to have a place to rest, but um, the interesting part was, oh, thank you, you too. Like I was kind of using it for a rest spot, but then I was trying to like I brought all of my stuff with me, like my laptop and everything. I was like, oh, I'm about to do a lot of work when I get there, and then I just ended up resting the whole time. I was like, damn, I can't. I thought I was gonna be busy, man, but you know, you got to listen to your body, man. Your body will tell you. I was sitting there denying it the whole time. Let me do this right. Yep. I'm putting a grip on there. There we go. Yep. Good off that, man. Get this part. You're on the hill, Madrona. You know what time it is. I'll let you know where I'm at, like energy wise, though. I think I'd be fine. But yeah, I'll say goodbye. Oh, thank you. Ooh. All right. Let's go. Let's see this. Oh, I'm gonna go over there, post up like the usual. Yeah, man. That whole time I was just been let me make sure I got. You know, one time I left the restaurant, I left my credit card. Hold on. Make sure I got this one. Yep. That's, I used to leave my credit card at places on accident, so I gotta make sure. But no, like I was saying, it's like I'm always walking past, and I'm like, I gotta start trying all the spots I usually walk past that because I'm only going to like recommended places. And I'm like, well, I'm walking everywhere, man. You know. Speaking of which, I think next time I'm gonna do there's a spot at the SU campus that I wanted to go there. You know, it's funny. I wanted to go there before they had good lighting, and then I swear to God, like went back a year later, the whole restaurant started upgrading. They started painting the walls and shit. I was like, damn, this. I should have been here early. I like supporting businesses early, but I forgot the name of it, man, because I never went inside. But for now, I get a chance to. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna try to do it. Maybe once a week, I'll do one of those. I just kind of pop in and do like a little. I don't even know what you would call that. Like a little thing. Oh, they got a little birthday party. Damn. Well, shoot, I might have to go to another part. Either that or just stand on the side. I want the sunshine though. Hold on, man. I'm trying to give it some sunshine. Let me see. Might just be a family hanging out. I think we're good. I think we're good. Like I ain't trying to disturb nobody's peace, but I need my son. You know what I mean? I want to be in the shade. We got right in the shade. Keeps my like I don't know. Like one time I was in El Paso, and then like the dry heat and the sun killed my battery. So like when I'm in the shade, it's kind of cool. You know? Oh damn! Hold on. Better down. I don't know, man. I might call it a wrap. We'll see. I'm really trying to go for the two. I'm going for the two, but nobody dropped in on me. That's crazy. That's crazy though. Yeah, man. I'm getting sunlight, but not full sun contact. I need more sun. That's all right though. All right, the sun will be right above in a second. Oh no, man. I might chill out on the bench. I just wanted to set my stuff down. Did I go to the bench? I just don't feel like holding my phone. But yeah, man. Let me readjust. Readjust this. See this little Puma joint right there? I had it just clip right there. TMC, Marathon Clothing, man. Rest in peace, Nipsey. But yeah, it's really interesting, man. It's like logistics side of things. Man, what am I? I feel like I'm supposed to end it because I'm used to at least 10, 20 people dropping in. That's crazy. I'm trying to think if I did something wrong. Yesterday, I told Ben, stop tripping. I banned him. I told him to stop tripping. And then who else, man? I don't know. I don't know if Ben started this, man. It might be Ben's fault. I blame that kid, man. He was being hella demanding, but I stand on what I stand on. So I think we're good. But yeah, we got this here, man. Am I tripping? I said 12 ounce, and this thing is huge. So I don't know. Am I tripping? I'm happy either way. I'm happy either way, man. Yeah, 2 cups of coffee. So I'm gonna do some work today. You know, 12 and a 12. That's 24 altogether. You ever had Cuban coffee? I don't know if you guys ever did. Just throwing it out there. Ain't nobody here, but Yeah. Now it's funny. Literally yesterday, 24 hours ago, I was doing this. So algo's a little strange right now. Importance of frequency. That's what did I write? Something like that. You're not even getting no love right now. That's crazy. That's yeah. Nice, man. Good day. The past 3 days earlier in the week, it's just been like cloudy and overcast. So I think yesterday was kind of cloudy, but today's probably the first day, hopefully the first day for a while that we just get the sunshine and whatnot. And I look back a lot. I think back to like, ooh, yeah, 10 years ago, man. 10 years ago, I still had some of my friends are still with me. Not that they're dead or anything, but they just moved and whatnot. But having that time and privilege, I should have been doing this. Imagine if you had just deposited that time and energy 10 years ago, where you would have been at. So it's really interesting. I say this all the time. Like when you put a lot of work in at your younger ages, you end up living like a kid later on because you've just always been like this form of adult. So I've always been kind of in the middle. You know, or I got like cigar joints, man. That's crazy. Hold on, that's crazy. This is from the cigar. This is from one of the bad ones too, so I'm gonna leave it right there. Now I'll toss it out. But yeah, think about that. I was like, I'm pretty much doing the same things I was doing 10 years ago, just more productively. But it comes down to like, if you had to did it 10 years ago, what would that be like? And me, you know, again, one of my friends, like during that time period, who was here with me, he had moved, and like when we had caught up, I think last year, I was showing him and telling him about the stock stuff. When I started breaking it down for him, he was like, you know, it's crazy. Like, all the years I've been working, if I had known this earlier, I was like, yeah, yeah, and like everyone feels that way when they figure it out. And literally, when I'm telling it to like another friend of mine, a family friend, I don't know, yeah, and she was like, I wish they had taught this in school, and I was like, you can learn it from me. But you know, it's funny because when people pay for school, like when you're paying for the schooling, it feels like it's way more productive, or it's more rewarding than it is actually learning from someone, which is funny. It's funny. Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take some inspiration from Hyo Lee, my guy Hyo Lee. I don't know if I ever told you about my guy Hyo Lee. There's like two people that really inspire me on the internet. There's two or three. Hyo Lee is one of them. Hyo Lee is like he's me if I was like 60. So like I got 30 more years. But Hyo Lee was like I found his page on accident. It was one night. This dude was excuse me, it was night over here, but then it was like afternoon for him. Afternoon, kind of close to dinner, and he's just walking around this one building complex. And he goes to the building and he's like, "Yeah, I look for people that need work. So you know, if I can drive them, I'll make some money. But this is my part-time job." He was saying like he's 50 something, 60 something, and he's retired or something like that. I could be wrong, but he's somewhere in his like late 50s, early 60s. You know, they also deal with stress differently over there, so their hair is gray in a different type of way. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to be like him, or like I'm just doing, you know, I'm just doing this, you know, like I don't know if it's like NPC moment. I just want to ask RPG life. I just want to ask. It was like anyway. Um, He'll like he'll do live for like 4 to 6 hours, and I'm thinking about it. I was like, if you do 6 hours, bro, that's a quarter of the day. But he just keeps his phone on. He has a battery pack. He has an adapter, and then when he goes in the car, actually, you know what's crazy? When he goes in the car, he holds his phone while driving. Like you could see his phone on the steering wheel, and I'm like, dude, drive safe, please. And he's just laughing. I was like, dude, this ain't funny. Like this ain't funny, man. He's like, I don't know what the laws are over there about driving with the phone in the hand, but you're not supposed to have your phone in your hand. You need to have a mount. Every car here has a mount. And you know what's funny? I seen the camera pan to the because like the steering wheel's on the right side for them. Bro, the to the left of the steering wheel, I seen a mount on the window. I was like, bro, use your mount. But he wants to hold the phone. He's different, man. He's funny though, because like I don't know if I ever told this story. Maybe I did like recently, but I think I talked about it with Cash when Cash was in the live with me. And it's funny because she was I gonna say this dude I was just talking to him in English. I just said, "What's up, OG?" Like I was just joking around, but I just want to see what he would say. And he started talking to me in English. So he would, you know, he would speak to his followers in Korean, and then like when he would see our stuff, he would start speaking in English. And I'm sitting there like, "Oh, that's crazy!" Like, damn, he can read what we're saying. He knows what we're saying. So we start talking. At some point, I said something like, "Yeah, it's like 1:15 over here, like 1:15 in the morning." He said, "Oh, you're in the States? Wow, I didn't. It's time for bed. What are you doing, man? Over here, we got to go to bed. Over there, you guys just do whatever." Like, he was saying something like that. He was like, "In America, you guys do whatever. You guys just sleep whenever you want to." That's crazy. So then, he said, "But that's good." And then, and towards the later on, he's like, "You know, I appreciate your words because, I just never expected an American to care about what we're doing here. That's what he said. And I said, no, I mean, some of us are arrogant, but realistically, there's a few people that are interested. There's a few people that are interested in what you guys have to say and do. So he goes, I appreciate, he keeps on reading it, and I have to like, I'm typing it in a way that's like simple English or like fundamental English or whatever, right? He's like, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, it's no problem. The funny part is that, oh, hold on. I just thought about something. Oof. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, it's back. I have to turn off the Bluetooth for later. So I got to turn off Bluetooth for later. I got to make sure everything else is turned off. You know what I realized? I forgot I could do it from the swipe screen. My bad. But no, he goes he's like saying stuff, and I'm like, I'll be honest, like I think some Americans are arrogant, but I think we're genuinely interested in the world. We carry our arrogance, but we're just in our ignorance. But we're genuinely like we want to know. We want to know things. So it's funny, and I remember yeah, I gotta switch the settings back off US, bro. Make that shit international again. But what's I gonna say? He said he started apologizing. So he started apologizing. He said something like, "I'm sorry if my English isn't that great." And I'm like, "No, man, you gotta understand. Like, we can understand what you're saying if we listen closely enough. So people who aren't listening close enough can't understand what he's saying." But what was important to me, I was like, you gotta understand when everyone, like, pretty much around the world, everyone speaks more than one language, like two or three at least, two or three minimum. Especially if you're in Europe, you speak like three to four. Europeans speak like three to four languages, but over here it's like we mainly speak English, and then like we'll speak Spanish. Like we know a little bit of Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Here and there, or like for some people it'd probably be like French or something. Depends where you're at. Canada's more like that. Like they'll speak a little bit of French. And then again, if you're from a multilingual household, kind of like me, like you're hearing like two, three different languages, if that makes sense. Um, that's a whole other conversation in of itself. But he goes like, "Yeah, sorry if my English isn't that great." I was like, "No, you got to understand. Everyone around the world is like they speak English and then their language and then maybe some more stuff." And he said, and he's like, same thing. He's like, "I appreciate your kind words. Thank you." We're like talking, and then dude goes like, I forgot. Damn, what did he say? He's like, I wanted to learn English because I knew it's like one of the biggest languages spoken around the world, and it's like number one right now. It's like U.S. is number one right now. And I was like, I hear what you're saying. We got our criticisms within ourselves, but probably is one of the best countries to live in. It comes with its perks as much as it does come with its flaws. City to city, state to state. Longer, it's a whole longer conversation that I want to bring up. And then yeah, man, he was like, we just chopped it up and talked. So I went on his channel. I went on this dude's channel, and I seen like he has 1.9K videos, and I did at the same time I did too. I have like 2K now, but um, it's the numbers not important. It's the fact that he's kind of doing what I'm doing, where he's just like, this is what I love to do. This is my pastime, and I'm documenting it. And he just loves cooking for himself. So dude was cooking all this food, and I was like, let me start with the popular one and just keep swiping down. The popular ones that got the most likes and comments, on YouTube you can tap to translate for the comments. Like if you see like excuse me, Korean characters and Chinese characters, even like the Russian ones, and like the Croatian characters or whatever, it'll translate every language for you that isn't English when you tap it. So it's really interesting because like the the um the people in his comments, I don't know if they actually knew him in real life. I think some of them did, but because he's in a different country, they were talking to him crazy. There was like, "Go get a life. Like this isn't a real job. Go live a real life." They were just kind of telling him. And mind you, he's like in his late 50s, early 60s. He's an old man. He's an older man, I should say. But they were talking to him crazy, man. They were telling him to get a job, get a life. I was like, what? I'm reading this stuff, and I start going to the next videos. I start reading. Everyone's like talking to him crazy, and this is in a different language, so I have to translate it. Maybe the maybe the translations weren't. Maybe the translations, and again, this goes back to like reading stuff on the internet, like text. maybe it wasn't as bad as it sounded to me, but maybe the translation was so rough, and maybe they just speak to each other that way normally. I don't know. I think they just speak to each other that way. So I'm reading this shit, and then like I go to one of his videos. I'm like, you know what, man, I'm about to leave a comment. So I commented on one of his older stuff because he was doing like he does like some engineering work. His engineering work, but most of it is like food. I was like, listen, man, your your channel's an inspiration to me. Like that's the inspirational stuff. Don't listen to anyone. Just keep working hard. Keep doing this. And I swear, like every day he's just been going live. And I started going through this timeline. I was like, oh, he does this every day. It wasn't nothing I said. You know, I started thinking like real egotistical at first. I'm like, did I say something? I don't know. But no, he was just grinding every day, racking up likes the whole day, just 4, 5, 6 hours. So this stream might be dedicated to Brett, man. You know, just out here living his life. You know what I'm saying? To the library, close and all that, charge up the phone, all that. I might have to run it the whole day. Try to do a little 6 hour joint, see who drops in on me, see if people care. They might not. They might not even find it. I might have to switch up the settings as soon as I get to the library. You know what I'm saying? They're saying you got to switch things off from public to unlisted. So this might be affecting the lives. This might be affecting it. You know, it's fine. No, it's not, because I need that. I need the hours in. So we'll see. You know, we might have to see about that. Why is this? Why is it like this? See, I might have to walk over and find out. Let me check my battery. But no, dude inspired me, man. It's like, you know, you just put yourself out there. You just put himself out there like that. You know, I don't know who's gonna drop in. I need some confirmation. That's what it is. Like I hate looking for the confirmation, but I need to know if I'm doing things correctly. So I just need to know. That's just for my personal. We'll find out, man. Yeah, that's cool. I might have to go there. Let me go there and check because they opened like an hour ago. Yeah, trying to get like Hill Lee, bro. Shout out to Hill Lee. So that's Hill Lee. That's the story of Hill Lee, man. And I say that, you know, wearing my little Squid Game colors every time I rock this little marathon. And I was trying to be like Gohan. That's why I bought this green and white. I was like, let me be like Gohan, bro. Shout out to Gohan. You know, he's out here being a nerd and fighting at the same time. So I was like, I rock with Gohan. But every time I wear this, man, Beyblade tournament, they're like, oh, you got the Squid Game. I was like, nah, it's not. But that's funny. That's still kind of funny though. So I guess I'm squidding it up. But hold on, shit in my eye. But the first dude before Hyoli, you know what I mean? The first dude before Hyoli was this dude in the Philippines. I don't even remember his name. I don't even remember his name, man. I just I came again doom scrolling. Same thing. I find these people from doom scrolling. Found that guy's channel. His body looked a little disfigured, you know. So I realized he's probably physically handicapped. I don't know if he's mentally handicapped, but he's physically handicapped, and he had a hard time speaking. So he didn't really know, you know. He had a hard time kind of just saying stuff like out, like just like getting a full sentence like straight. The way that I'm kind of just being able to say it. I can't talk straight either. I can't talk, but he's just that's just how he is. He just speaks, and it's like kind of, you know, I ain't trying to say no disrespect, but he just speaks a certain way, and his again his wrist is fucked up, his thumb is fucked up, like he's, you know, he's physically disabled or whatever, and he's just sitting there leaned up against, like, I don't know if you ever seen the houses in the Philippines. It's like bamboo and wooden walls, sometimes metal sheets, sometimes metal helps, you know, reinforce it, bars and like things like that. You know what I mean? So sometimes that's the thing, but it's like the thing about it was like he was talking to us for like a good 7, 14 minutes. I don't remember. I lost track of the time, but he was talking to us, and then like I was like, "Oh, you're from the Philippines?" I was like, "I've been to Mindanao before. I've been to Davao." And I think I don't know if he said he was from there. No, he said he was from Davao. So I said, "I've been to Mindanao before. I've been to Davao." So like, I know specifically exactly what you're talking about. Like I knew exactly what you're talking about. And then we're just kind of conversating a bit, and he's reading it. He's reading the chat really slow, and he's like, he does like these like I say this all the time. He does like these four horse sneezes, bro. And it looked kind of violent. I was like, yeah, he has no control over his body. Like that's how much control he has over his body. It's hard for him to control it. It's hard enough getting the recoil of the sneeze. So don't get me wrong, it was kind of comp on some American whatever. It's some American bullshit issue, whatever. There's kids nearby, so I'm like watching my mouth, but it's like it was comical. But I started watching. I was like, okay, hold on, wait a minute, because he said goodbye randomly and then ended the live stream. Mind you, his hand is messed up. I was like, hold on. So I went to his page. This dude has 2K subscribers and like 90 videos or 900, probably like 900. And I was like, bro, this dude puts the work in. Maybe he gets followed for subscribed to for empathy. That's one thing, but nonetheless, he's staying active, creating shorts, lives, all that, and he could barely hit his hands like this. He could barely hit start stream and end stream, and he makes it happen. His hands messed up, and somehow he probably has a good hand, and he edits, and he's making shorts, and making edits on the shorts. He's making lives. He's hitting the live button, and he's making edits on the videos. So what's my excuse? And that's why you saw me like what a week ago, if not 2 weeks ago, hitting the 6, 7 a day kind of joint, doing it like that. That's what I'm on right now. Hey, let me check these logistics. Let's get to it. Let's check the logistics, bro. Let's get to it. I'm trying to figure this out. And the mic probably gonna die. I don't know when it dies, but I'm gonna just keep it up like that. Pause. But you know, just whatever. Let's see what's going on here, man. I'm gonna pull a Hyo Lee and try to go as long as I can today. Pause. So we'll see. Keep the phone up, all that. Yeah, what's going on with this? Because I swear to God, either I did something wrong or somebody flagged my channel. Because I'm like, I've been going, what? This is 80 minutes, dog. 80 minutes, ain't nobody popped in on me. So I might have to switch it back. Content creation is one thing, but I'm a live kind of person. Yeah. It's like it's like I think the video I was watching was based off of like people who are just posting just straight videos. You know, you're good. Posting straight videos and like no, you're good. Yeah, they're posting like straight videos and not going like live every day. So I don't know. I might have to switch the whole like thing. You know, I gotta think about it a little more. I guarantee you, if I turn the switch on or off on the channel, and then hella people start dropping in. Matter of fact, I already know people are gonna drop in on me as soon as I get to the library. Let me turn the Wi-Fi on. Watch. She gonna have me mad as hell, just sitting there. I'm gonna set up shop. I was also watching some videos saying that you can go live. Somebody ran like 6 simultaneous lives. Someone said that most of they did was 10 because they had different encoders. I'm like, bro, I got 2 different devices, so I think that's enough for me to just run this as much as I could do Monster Hunter. But I'm willing to sabotage this live. As beautiful as it was, this is the most beautiful live I've done. I walked up the street, spoke about frequencies, kept my mouth shut about negative opinions, and kept it positive as much as possible. You know, getting my mind right, got the body right, eating healthy this morning. Got 2 cups of coffee, putting in the work in. You know what I'm saying? And this is beautiful, the most beautiful live. And if they shut this down, you know, YouTube is on some hating shit. I'm trying to be like Hyo Lee. That's what I should rename this shit. Trying to be like Hyo Lee, bruh. Young Hyo Lee. I hear, bruh. And I got the Squid Game fit, man. I ain't trying to be racist. I'm just saying. It's just all matching up, man. And it's the first month, first day of May, month of May. You know what I'm saying? First day of the month of May. So yeah, man. Let's shut them down, open up shop. In a second. I'll tell you, man, drop kicking my phone might have been the curse. I was just like, shit wasn't loading. It's not even my phone's fault. It's never my phone's fault. It's just the goddamn. I'm gonna blame gentrification. I'm gonna blame gentrification on it. The building in the way, everything blocking the reception. The funny thing is, we got the foil on the hotspot too. But ain't shit happening. Damn, I'm over here. You know, hear them shits over. Hey, back in the gap, man. This whole neighborhood used to be the lick. I wasn't around for that shit. I just kept hearing about it. Motherfuckers was like, yeah, it was just every day, every night used to be the lick up there. And you go down to the valley, they were saying the same thing. They was like, yep, right here. Down here, especially by the beach. Just hop over, whoop, whoop. Zoop, zoop. Moving real quick. It was on one. Look, it's tripping. I was like, yeah, y'all tripping. I hated when a motherfucker tried to do that in our house. They tried it at our house, and then one time, my brother tapped his gun on the window. Motherfucker scrammed. Ain't been back since. Ain't fuck with us since. They tried to be our friends, but yeah, they ain't been back since, man. I be having dreams about this. Let me show you this. I had a dream about this. Like it was like one of those. It felt like Deal or No Deal, and it felt like a showcase. Like you open the curtain, and all of a sudden you see that shit. Hold on, they closed today. Uh oh. Oh no. Why is it closed today? 10 to 6. Yo, why is it closed? That was the whole point of this mission today. That was the whole point of the mission. Yo, what's the point of today if they're closed? What is today? Hold on. Today is Thursday, not Friday. This is what I'm saying. Today is Thursday, not Friday. Bruh. Nothing is working out today. Today a holiday? Let me check the calendar real quick. Today is not a holiday. So what am I supposed to do? Should I just walk to the other one? Should I just walk home? Why is the hours like this, bro? Did they switch new hours this month? You know, it might shut off. If it shuts off, it's whatever. But let me go. My phone ain't shit. I'm also at a distance though. So hold on. Let me try. I'm gonna try one more time. All right. Load this shit, man. Fucking with me. All right, man. So just found out they called it Steph in service day. So all the locations are closed on the first. All of the locations. So it doesn't matter even if I walk to like the I was gonna walk all the way down Douglas Truth and like risk it and even go to the library downtown. It's in service day, so it doesn't even matter. All locations close on the first. And what makes it worse is tomorrow, man, you're closed too. You're closed for Friday. So let's do this 2 hour Pioli whatever live and leave it at that. That's gonna irritate the hell out of me. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna irritate the hell out of me. But I'm gonna have to go use the I'm gonna go to the park, I'm gonna use the bathroom. Alright. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna mute it and I'm gonna put the camera away. Or something. Yeah, that sucks. So I gotta grab lunch. I'm assuming I grabbed breakfast. I was getting my day right. Like I'm gonna just head back home. That's crazy. I don't know how I feel about that. I really wanted to sit down, stream some Monster Hunter, something like that, real quick. Get that out the way. I don't know, man. Now it's just I don't know. It's just a wrench when you think about it. Just a wrench in the plans. So it's not a big deal, but it's a big deal to me. You know, it's a problem to me. So I feel a way about it. I don't know, man. So let me do that. I'll use the bathroom and then I'll keep my legs moving, I guess. You know, it's funny. Something told me this morning to go visit the people. I might do it tomorrow then. If tomorrow's like nice, if tomorrow looks as nice as today, I'll go visit the other people, the ones that have the crocodiles, like the crocodile bread. I'm gonna go visit them. You know what I mean? Yeah, let me use the bathroom, man, while I'm here. Like I said, this is it's conspiracy because I've been like doing this. How's it going? I've been doing this. It looks like it's close to 90 right now. So the 90 minute joint, and then like nobody dropped in. So it's really just whatever setting I need to adjust. It's on me. Realistically, it's on me. But here, let me do one of these. I'm gonna hit it like this. Be right back. Still nobody. That's crazy. Still nobody. Yeah, I got the cup of coffee for nothing then, man. Cause that's crazy. Yeah, threw a wrench in my plans, man. Threw a wrench in my plans. It's like I wanted to just sit there. I was gonna, they'd normally be from like what 12 to 6, 12 to 6. I'm like, let me go. I'm gonna go this way. Fuck it. I had 6 hours planned, bro. Think about that. You know what that tells me though? That lets me know when I check in on Saturday. So Saturday afternoon, I'm gonna do the best I can from maybe the evening. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna check the logistics when I go home. Charge up the phone, check all the logistical things, and then from there, shit. The hell? Come on, y'all see this shit? The fuck is this? It's like a bucket. I don't know if the bucket is for the flies. You seen that shit? Oh, there's two of them. Hold on, let me show you this. There's like two buckets. Anyway, yeah, I had 6 hours planned, man. I think the bucket is for the flies though. Is that what it is? Here, let me show you this. Let me put this down right here. Fuck, I ain't getting in the way. All right, look. Where's it at? Right there, right on the lamp. It's like another bucket. Like, what is that? One of them has it, but the other lamp doesn't. Like, what is that? That's crazy. I came out ready today too, bro. I was ready today. You understand? Bruh. All right, I'm walking back to the park. The smaller one. I don't know why, man. That shit, it just got me today, man. That shit really got me. I really had plans, bro. Man, that's crazy. So I'm gonna sit there for another good 15 or so. You know, if I'm doing the math right. Maybe wait till there's like 5 to 10 minutes left before the 2 hour mark. Nobody watched this shit. Bro, nobody watched this shit, so it don't matter. Like what? It doesn't matter if no one pops in. That's the thing. Like it really doesn't matter if no one pops in. I'm just waiting until the 2 hour mark. Like if I go 2 hours and no one watches, that's crazy. That's a twelfth of my day. Am I doing the math right? That's a twelfth. 2 hour. Yeah, 2 out of 24. 2 out of 24 is 1 out of 12, bro. That's crazy. It means nothing. The importance of frequencies, bro, and getting a good getting a good breakfast, being prepared for a place that's gonna be closed anyway. All of that, it means nothing, right? Yeah, that's crazy. Sometimes you put the hours in for nothing. You ever clock into a job and then like there's one of the days that it just didn't get counted for, and they just don't pay you for that day, that 8 hour period? That's what today is, bro. That's what today is, and that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Yeah. So now I just gotta put in work at the house. So we'll do like an hour here and there in terms of because realistically, libraries open back up tomorrow. But even though they open back up tomorrow, it's like the one I want to go to won't be open. So excuse me, you'll see me. Like about to burp a bit. You'll see me utilizing the other one, the other fucking one. We're gonna work on that shit. The tags, not the tags, but when I get home tonight, I'm gonna work on some stuff and then from there figure it out. I'll figure it out. Literally, no one dropped in, bro. Nobody fuck with me, bro. That's crazy. It's also that time of day. This is the worst time of day. For some reason, it's a good time to post, but it's the worst time of day. It's a good time to put something because it's like around 12:30 is my prime time. It's one of the best times of day because no one's really doing shit. But the people who are doing stuff, they'll see it and then they'll save it for later. So I'm very mindful of like the postings and stuff like that. Like what I'm saying is I did research on this a long time ago, but I didn't stay on top of it. But nonetheless, like I'm utilizing what I've learned. But yeah, man, it means nothing. And I can't take it that way. I take it for what it is, man. I'm grateful, man. I'm very grateful. I am very grateful. Let me see where my light on. My light is still on? Yep. Yep. It's crazy to me. If the little girls take my bench, or excuse me, they take my table, I just go to the bench. But it looks like it's empty right now. My guy had the rattliest pickup truck. That's crazy. I've heard worse. I've heard worse before. Yeah, man. But I don't know if it's gonna save, man. You think this will save? If it doesn't, I'm gonna be sad because, like I said, if it doesn't save, it's gonna be for nothing. It'll be for nothing. You know. I've got an idea. I'm gonna try it. We'll see if it works because it might save me. And I really hate to do this, but I am going to share this stream, the URL at least, to Solarian's Discord, and we will see if that saves it. Do I want to do it? I don't. Do I want to check the other logistics? I do. Looks like they left. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take their bench unless they come back. I don't know if they're coming back. I'm gonna leave. But it looks like they left their dandelions. Uh oh. I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna leave it where I see it. It looked like a little like a what do you call that? It was all these little girls with maybe some babysitters. I'm assuming they were babysitters. I don't actually know. But yeah. Should I do it? I don't know if I'm gonna post it on Solarian's Discord. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know if I should be here. I'm gonna sit because the sunshine was better on the other spot. Hold on. Let's try it. Let's see. Hold on. I got a package on the way. All right, bro. Let me take the backpack off. Let's do things right. That is crazy. Ain't nobody show up, bro. Hold on. Ah, hang with it, man. All right, should I do it? I'm gonna do it. Let's see what happens. All right, be right back again. All right, I think we're back. That's exactly what the title says. Importance of frequencies. TTH 078 5125. Did I do that right? Did I do it right? I don't know. Am I missing something here? It's like worldwide maintenance around the day for May 1st. What am I not grasping? I don't know. I'm taking it for what it is. I'm very thankful. Like, again, days like this, I have moments to really just talk to myself. So I'm okay either way. But I don't know what my settings are saying. I don't know if they're just not. Well, I don't know what it is. Maybe I have to really switch things back to what it was. You know what I mean? Maybe I have to do that. Maybe I have to turn off US because that way more international people can find me. Maybe I need to turn off my tags. I don't know. I really don't know. What did I do? Did I write? You know what I mean? I was trying to do less viral tags too, so we'll see if that's a thing. No one has popped in, bro. Either that or I'm not able to see the chat. It's the weirdest stream ever. Um, this is some Yusuke Urameshi shit. All right, I can see me, but but no one else can find me, or I don't know. Like I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And it's funny because it's like the whole time I've just been I said this like before where I was like, I don't need people there. Like even if it's 0-0, I'm just gonna sit there and matter of fact, yeah, if it's 0-0, let's get into it. Because I told myself I was like, I don't need people there. I can hit the 0-0 and make it happen. I can utilize it. You know what I'm saying? I can make it work. Frequencies is interesting, man. Interesting stuff, interesting business. If you're dropping in at any point, just understand that the whole time I'm close to 2 hours and nobody dropped in on me. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I might not be doing anything wrong realistically, but it's just the fact that things are not working out. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know how to feel about that necessarily. You know, what's Ma doing? What's she doing? What's she on? But anyway, still nobody. That's crazy. I put it on the self promo thing and everything. I put it there and everything. That's crazy. That's crazy. Real. I don't know. This is me feeling like I just got done making fun of my brother for like wanting and needing attention. I just got done talking about that. Matter of fact, my last stream I was talking about like two goofy bitches. Is it them? Is it because I talked about them? Is it because I talked about? But it's funny because talking about my brother and the attention stuff. It's funny because now I'm like, well, damn, I need my hours in. So it's like the stuff I need I'm not getting today, even though I'm putting in the work and time. So it is what it is, man. Hey, that's the draw of the hand. That's the roll of the dice, right? Um, but I like to think of things intentionally. So the fact that I put the intention out there and I got this is crazy. But it is what it is, right? That's the name of the game. It happens like that. Um, Frequency is really interesting, man. Since we're on the 0-0, we're on that double O. People need people to look up to, man. People need people to be their OGs and be the person that they fear as much as they admire, type shit. People need that shit. Is it overrated or underrated? I couldn't tell you. You know what I mean? I couldn't really tell you, but I will say like the people find more camaraderie within the people that they actually share rank with. So you know how it is. It's these soldiers that sit there under the OGs, if not under the captains, the lieutenants, whatever, however you want to call it, however you want to look at it. And then people will sit there and just the camaraderie comes with the fact that they're taking orders and doing dirt together. My boys went through a lot together. They leveled up together. They lost homies together. It's the frequency they on though, but nonetheless, there's a bond that gets formed. There's a bit of love there, obviously, right? And then there's like this camaraderie, man. And that frequency is more than whatever. So, when people start to graduate from that, it's very similar to the army. I hate to say it that way, but in the sense that like you're on your toes and you lose lives out there, and it's close to where you sleep. You know what I'm saying? It's literally in your back street. It's literally close to where you are. And if you participate in the game, you get taken out just like that. Civilians get hit with strays all the time. That's the frequency of the area you live at when you're not participating in the game. But nonetheless, you can still be a victim. It's really interesting. It's really interesting stuff. But it's fucked up. Let's be honest. It's some fucked up shit. It's not healthy. It ain't good. It is what it is, but it ain't healthy. It ain't good. And hold on. I'm still trying to figure out why there's no notifications for anyone. That is crazy to me. What did I do? But matter of fact, we'll do this. Oh, can I do this? Hold on. That is crazy. I could do this bullshit. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see something. I didn't realize I could do this. This is stupid. This is stupid. All right, let's do this. Let's do the Beyblades. Okay, this is stupid. This is crazy. But yeah, we could do this now. Now I know what I can do with the green screen. This shit is crazy. This shit look like it's my guy Viper. Look like some Viper shit. Dude was just sitting here posted up with the Viper background. You know what I mean? We could do this with anything. That's crazy. Hold on. This is how I'm gonna spend my time. Bam. There we go. That shit fire. That shit fire. Hold on. We got the tree of life out here. Yeah, we got the tree of life right here, bro. Just bam. Tree of life. If I move, is there something in the background? No, I don't know. It's just me green screen it. This is some funny ass shit. This is the shit people do though. People will do this shit. I might have to start doing this more often with like just straight up truancy hour and just straight doing this because I could do this at the house. That shit crazy as hell. So yeah, I get the Wi-Fi at the house. It's gonna be over. I'm gonna be doing this goofy ass shit. All right, hold on. Let me find something. All right, this is like a thing from a baseball game. Like a picture I took when I was there, out there. This shit is funny as hell. I don't know. I should have been doing this funny shit sooner. Hey, next time I'm walking, I'm gonna just start hitting the green screen before I get places. Like if let's say I'm at home. If I'm at home, bro, I'm gonna just start doing this shit. Green screen is crazy, but it's really cares. Like if I pull back, Am I still in the shot? Yeah, that's crazy. I'm still in the shot. Yeah, this shit look like some death grips type shit. This shit look like death grips or like I got a long ass neck type shit. Pause. It's like some death grips, guillotine type video type shit. That's what that shit look like. I'm gonna do this until I hit the 2 hour mark. Fuck it. Entertain myself. That shit hella dark though. I don't know about that one. Shit kind of dark. Hold on. All right, we'll do one of these because I'm in New York now. Yep, I'm out here in New York, so I'm gonna just stand right here. See right here. You know what I'm saying? Lady Liberty in the background. This is my picture I took when I was in New York. That's how we doing it, bro. I'm saying this is some goofy ass shit. So frequencies, man. But I'm really just having fun. Like, but I say this all the time, man. You tap in with certain people. You look up to the wrong people. And I say that I brought that shit up because I'm like, if you're dealing with people in person, you're dealing with them in person. Anything could happen. You know what I'm saying? Right or wrong, anything could happen. You know what I mean? So it's safer to love people from a distance, and because of that, people from a the safest people from a distance are like LeBron, Steph Curry, Floyd Mayweather, things like that. Your favorite athletes, your favorite rappers, whatever, however you want to look at it. Lady Liberty out here. God bless America. Type of shit. That type of shit. But it's really interesting, man, because I don't know. I say this all the time. It's like people will sit there and be like, "Oh, you heard about what happened to so and so? Like, got in a car accident. Well, so and so went to jail." Da, da, da. But I'm talking about celebrities. Like, damn, Young Thug is in jail. Free Young Thug. Like, yeah, I agree with that. Oh yeah, so and so got in trouble. Oh, they're messing with Kanye again. They're doing all this. Oh, the Tate brothers. It's always something. And I'm like, when it comes down to people in your actual life, you don't ever write them a letter while they're in jail. You never called them. You never went to go visit them when they're nearby. But these are the people you claim to talk to or you ride with. And when you get in some street beef, you'll shout them out like, I know so and so. That's my guy. But motherfucker never visit you in jail. They'll use your name but never visit you, never shout you out. I put like some of my homies that were in and out of jail. I used to say free them motherfuckers in my songs, type shit. I used to do that shit all the time. Hey, this is some goofy ass shit. I fuck with this. I fuck with this background shit. This shit is hella stupid. I fuck with this stupid background shit, man. We're legit now. I'm gonna just, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm out here in New York with the Oakland joint. With the Oakland joint too. Just like, this shit hella funny. This is stupid as hell. This shit stupid as hell, but I'm doing it. I'm with it, bro. Like, man, they got people across the street working really hard to like, you know, it's like they're pulling up the wood from this house. That's what it sounds like. They're working hella hard. I'm over here fucking off. Frequencies, man. Have fun in life, man. You're outside. I'm outside doing this shit. We're having fun. All right, let's do some more. Hold on. Yep. Getting her at MSG right now. Here at MSG. About to watch the Detroit Pistons versus New York Knicks. You know what time it is? It's game time. I think the night we went, I forgot what his name was. I don't know if it was Stoudemire. It might have been oh no, who am I thinking of? It was someone who played for New York, but they were there that night. This was like last January, February last year. When I went, it was like, yeah, he's here if you want to get your stuff signed and you want to get autographed. He was in the building. There was like a certain floor, if not suite area, you can go to like do a meet and greet and say hi to him. It was really nice. He's like, if you had merch, you could have him sign it. You can have him sign your hat. It was someone who played for the Knicks. I forgot who it was exactly, but it was really dope. Excuse me. But yeah, man, bro, 2 hour mark. Hey man, we having fun by myself, man. We having fun, just me. And if you showed up too, just to hang out, if you showed up later on, if you found the live stream later on, and I don't know what, listen, I don't know what I did. I did something wrong in my settings that is not showing my shit to other people no more. I don't know if it's because I did the unlisted stuff, and I think maybe you can't do that if you have lives. You know what I'm saying? So I might have to turn everything back off just to go back to what I was normally doing, and then get back to my slow grind. You know, I'll slowly get back to maybe when I stop doing lives, maybe I'll turn all that back on. But it's funny because everyone was like, "Where have you been at? We're waiting for you to do lives again," and here I am, just like I fucked up my settings. So hey, man, I put the work in, man. We'll see. I'll go home, charge my shit, and then I'll walk back outside again. We'll see how it goes. Damn. Now that shit kind of blurry. It's like an old photo I did of myself. All right, this one's kind of ill. It's the UW. I don't know. Maybe I think there's a more vertical one. Let me find that one. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. But this was at the. So I went to go watch the Huskies versus the Trojans, USC Trojans, UW Huskies versus the Trojans, and Bronny James was actually in the building at that time. So it was kind of cool to watch Bronny. He was off the bench though, but they only gave him like 4 or 5 minutes or some shit, somewhere between 5 to 10 minutes. I could be wrong, but we're just like, play Bronny. What are you guys doing, coach? They didn't give him that many minutes. I think they were just monitoring his health, man. Some weird shit going on, man. It's like all the black athletes that have sons, weird shit is going on. Sanders got disrespected. You know, Shador Sanders got disrespected as a fifth round, 144th pick. I don't know how I feel about that. That's pretty deep in the draft. I mean, second or third for Sanders. Bronny James had to deal with a little heart situation. You know, ran out of breath, damn near cardiac arrest. And then Elijah Arenas was in that car thing. It's like it's just some crazy shit going on. I'm like, what the fuck going on here? I don't know what's happening. Hold on, let me switch this. Damn, it's all zoomed in. It's supposed to be me back in the day. You know, that's pretty much me back in the day. It's like, no. We'll keep it right here for now. Keep it right there for now. Yeah, there it is. That was a picture I took for the. Hold on, was it Seahawks versus Cowboys or Rams? I don't. I gotta check on the dates, but it was either the Cowboys or the Rams. It was one or the other. I gotta look at the photo a little more. But I'm trying to think. Based on where we're sitting, it might have been the Rams. Because the Cowboys game, I think we were sitting in the corner somewhere. I could be wrong. I don't remember. I don't remember these things that well. I only went to like two Seahawks games. One was like preseason against the Cowboys. One was like in the season against the Rams, and we lost. So you know, my thing is like, I'll buy a hat from the team that we lose to. Hold on, let me see if I got some other stuff like baseball. I showed you baseball a while ago. Matter of fact, we can keep it on Charizard for a while. We'll keep it on Charizard for a while. Why not? Till the end. Till the end. We'll do that. That's funny. But yeah. I don't know, man. I'm blaming myself. Really. Ugh. I blame myself because I'm like, I don't know what I did for the settings for things to end up this way. But yeah, man. We'll leave it there. That's what's crazy. But we'll see what happens, man. Green screen is funny as hell. Let me see if I can. Let me see what the other settings are. Since there's no interaction. Nah, that didn't work. I did. I tapped the retouching, so I don't know what that does. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what I did. But when I go home, I have to turn on the hotspot and or from my from my phone, and I'll try it again. I'll work on more stuff because like I don't know what I did wrong, and that really broke my heart. Like it's funny. I walked past it earlier, right, and I saw all the lights were blacked out. So I'm like, maybe they're just not here yet because I know I'm early. Like it's not even 10 o'clock, so I know I'm early. And then I get there and then it's just like shut down. I was like, dude, I needed this today. I needed this, man. I need to be here. I wonder if someone's gonna tell me the link doesn't work. Let me check something, man. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy, bro. All right, will we hit the 10% mark? I'm gonna just walk. I'm gonna turn off the green screen, turn that joint off, and just get to walking. For now, Charizard's in the house, man. Charizard's in, we out here, bro, flame throwing, all that. Man, real peaceful today, man. Real peaceful. Turn that out. No, man, I'm hitting the wrong. Don't hit that. Said I saved the highlight. I'm not trying to save no highlights. Cut that out. Here we go. Are we back? Back to nature, man. Hit that boom. Retouch. I don't know what retouch does. I'll keep it off. I'll keep it natural. Naturally filtered for now. Naturally filtered straight from the source. But I did this to myself, man. I'm having fun. Nonetheless, I was sitting there like, this basically means I have to do a second one. I got to do a second one where I go to a restaurant. And it might have to be IHOP of all places, bro. Because this place is way better. That place right there is way better. And it's like, I'm going to be, man, hold on. I'm going to be right back. Watch. All right. Yeah, and nobody responded and let me know anything. Good news though, I got some packages on the way from the Basin Bricks, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I'm tripping, man. I almost want to walk home, see if I can turn it on, and then keep walking around outside. But let's say I fix it, I charge up my devices, and I leave the house, and then I do this all over again, and everything is good. You know what I mean? But I have to account for all the time I lost here, man. Oh, there it is. All right, let's go. 10%. And then can you imagine, like, I was at 98%. I had 2 hours to kill. I would have been over there charging up for another hour, pulling a Hyo Lee moment. Now I gotta wait till like, bro, this is crazy. Like, I gotta wait now. But I think Saturday we'll see. Saturday or Sunday. Ooh, Sunday I'm gonna try to do it. Maybe Sunday I'll go to Target while I'm live. You know what I'm saying? The garbage at, man. Fuck all this. So you're telling me I got this second cup of coffee for what, dude? But if I fix my settings and then I talk back to my followers, my subs, and they're like, "Man, where you been?" I was like, "Bro, I was in the morning. I was there in the morning for 2 hours." And I don't know. It's on me because I don't know what I don't know. I don't know what I had switched off. So it's on me. I'm real sad about it too. You know what it is, man? I'm not gonna make it about me or the hours or whatever. I'm not even gonna make it about that. I'm not even gonna trip on that. But it's like I will say, I do enjoy the interacting with people. I don't give a fuck. Dude put his hands up like I don't. You're not doing me no favors. Get the fuck on. I pulled back for a reason, bro. That dude was like tripping. I was like, who cares? So I missed the interaction because of shit like that. I'm like, just fucking go. I don't care. You're doing me no favors, bro. There's actually not even like a stop sign there, really. Hold on. Yeah, there isn't. It's like just go. Just fucking go. That's me. That's my frustrations, man. Bro, nobody showed up to the party. That's crazy. That happened to my friend one time. I remember one time he was like, "Bro, we're about to do a little barbecue and like a get together at the house." I was like, "What?" I'm thinking there's gonna be like females and other shit, but I had a girlfriend at the time. But I just thought there's gonna be people there like hanging out. Bro, this dude, he threw the party with just me. It was like all of our close friends, and then his auntie was over there helping with the food, and I was like, "What's going on?" And it was just us hanging out, and then maybe like two other girls came by that were like their friends, and they just kicked it. And I was like, "Bro, we had all this food for what?" He invited all these people, and I was like, "Bro, I don't know. I think he was bullshitting though. Maybe I overthought it, like more than it needed to be. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. But that's what this feels like. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hold on, let me throw this away. Yeah, I don't care how small the trash is. You gotta throw it away. Can't be littering, bro. Ain't doing all that. Take care of your shit. That's what's sad, bro. I was supposed to just be sitting there punching my numbers in or crunching my numbers. You know that's gonna give me more time to be productive though. Next week, I think he's trying to check the thing too. That's crazy. But yeah, next week, that just means I get to lock down and be more productive. It's gonna be crazy. It's about to be crazy. Today is all logistics. Today is all logistics, man. It broke my heart. It broke my heart. Nobody showed up to the party. They might not even be listed because again, I switched everything to unlisted. I can't do that no more if I'm going live. Maybe I don't think that's what it is though. I don't think that's what it is. It's crazy, man. Life is real. Life is real. So whatever comes first, 5% or the 130 minutes. Whatever comes first, man. I'm gonna tell you something fucked up I thought about, man. I'm gonna leave it at this too. If I had kept my mouth shut my whole life, I would have been somewhere. You know, ain't no rat shit, but I spoke up too much about everything. Like fuck this, fuck that, fuck y'all. And I wasn't gonna pretend to be friends with people that really didn't care anyway. That's what I'm on, bro. That's what I'm on. I'm still laughing at that dude. He had his hands on the steering wheel and he went like this, like that, both of his hands, like he was doing a favor. I was like, just go fucking drive, bro. That's why I pulled backwards. If I'm pulling backwards, you're not gonna see me like Samba and go back and forth. I ain't doing that shit. I made a decision. Go. That's just me. Like, you know, I'm not mad at people being courteous drivers. It's better to that way than speeding. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Yeah, man. I thought about that, man. I thought back to a time period where I was just chilling out. I was quiet, so people did a whole lot of talking and talking to me. And I would just listen. The moment I started having responses, I wasn't trying to be combative necessarily, but I was like, listen, man, I just don't agree. And I don't care. And yeah. You know, I don't say this in a bad way either. You know, my coach introduced me to a lot of people that I think are detrimental. I think because they do good by her and she also kind of overlooks her and stuff. That's one thing, but then my own personal principles and on some street shit, it's like I don't fuck with a lot of these people. And then the shit they put me through, I could draw the line real quick. But things didn't play that way. Things just didn't play that way. You know? But who cares, man? It is what it is. You end up meeting people, you start learning about yourself. I wouldn't have changed them experiences for nothing, but I could have went without knowing these people. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know it's not real street shit because I be knowing people's real family members. It's like, motherfucker, I know your grandma and everything. You know what I mean? It's like I know all your relatives and stuff. But we on this time right now. That's some goofy ass shit. But it happens. It happens, man. It happens. I be thinking about that shit, and I be thinking about like there's a whole university thing where I'm like, honestly, man, I ain't gonna be me. See, the thing is, if you keep your mouth shut and just stay studying and doing the books and all that, you stay out whatever. You don't stay vocal about neighborhood issues and it's happening with people on a real level. You could just go to university. You could just go places in life. If you got a respectable family that's making that happen for you, you can do all that. Why not? Not necessarily my situation or predicament. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sitting there making no excuses, just being honest. And for that, things played out the way they did. I could have been one of them people in universities getting hooked up with the right people and scholarships, doing things like that. Whatever it might have been. I think about that all the time. I'm not saying that I was that smart. I don't think I was, but just in general, you could have applied yourself and been recognized nonetheless. Because I don't think I was the best in boxing, but I was applying myself so much that I was getting recognized. I was trying my hardest, the best, so much I was getting recognized, you know, and acknowledged and respected for trying. But yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy. I was literally by the house, and then like, let me get this joint started, and nobody popped in. I was like, bro, this breaks my motherfucking heart. I blame myself though. Like I said, it's crazy, but I blame myself. I will say that if I do a second one and the same thing happens, if the same thing happens on the second try, it's not even me. I don't think it's me, but we're gonna find out in a second. I got the headphones, I got the charger, I got the laptop, I got everything with me. All the devices I needed for a successful day. And things did not work out. So we'll see, man. But I like this, man. I like this comes with its consequences, It's like I don't get a chance to be this person. I don't have the freedom or like the freeness of it, you know what I'm saying, throughout the day. I'm saying, how's it going? And yeah, I don't get that if I become this professional, well-off person. So, but I get to get both if I do things my way. You know what I mean? Being very patient with myself, patient with life itself, and just being mindful, intentional every fucking day. It's the hard part, man. That's the hard part because some days you gotta, let loose a bit. Let me see what they're talking about. They ain't talking about nothing. I don't know what that was. The house brother knocked that joint down. I was walking past Cherry the other day on Cherry Street, right on 23rd. They had a whole fence up, the whole building where the flower shop used to be at, and I think there's one other section next to it. I think they bought that shit, knocked it down too. I don't know if they're remodeling the whole block. They're probably gonna build a little stupid ass condo. But we'll see. Oh shit, hold on. There it is. I'm at y'all.